Hi everyone, it's the Beauty Shaman here, and today I am going to talk about a very important subject which all we women over 40, most of we women over 40 are into, is hair color. As you can see, I have some pretty serious roots here because I have a lot of gray, which I know many of you do. And you can see I have, some growth coming out. I generally color my hair every 2.5 to 3 weeks because my hair grows a half an inch a month. For those of you who have like fast growing hair like I do, hair color becomes a very important thing. I don't like to pay to have it done because I do it so frequently. It becomes very expensive. So I'm very good at figuring out hair color because I have to color my grays. I want it to hold up. I don't want it to fade because of the industry I'm in. I'm a professional makeup artist. For those of you who don't know me in the audience, so I can't show up looking like my hair color doesn't work or I've got something messed up. It's not a good thing. It doesn't translate well. Okay, trying to be taken seriously as an artist. So hair color is very, very important to me. So I'm licensed, I buy really good products. So I'm very excited to try a particular line that contacted me about doing a review, and it's Madison Reed. So I want to show you the box that it came in so that you can see the logo and all that. This is Madison Reed, comes like that. So Madison Reed is a kind of veering off from normal hair color in the use of certain ingredients. So what I want to do is talk about their ingredients and how it's different, and give you some knowledge about whether or not this is right for you, or I kind of generally just want to educate about the product because my sense is I'm going to do this color on myself, so you're going to see what it does. But my sense is that it's a good product, but I want to educate you on how it's different and what is making it kind of stand out, I guess, in the industry. So first of all, it is one of the best things about Madison Reed, if you go to their website, and I'll have a link down below, is that they talk to you personally about your hair color. So in other words, I sent them a picture of my roots, and one of their hair color professionals looked at it and said, "This is what I think you are." Now, generally, I blend 3 different colors to create this color, and then I get highlights done. I don't play with highlights. I get it done from my fabulous hairdresser, but I mix 3 colors. I've never hardly ever just done one color. So I told them this, and they said, no, you can actually get all 3 in this one particular color. So we're going to find out. Okay, so that'll be very interesting to see that. But that was really interesting, and it was great to have the interaction, I think, and to show that they really do care. They really are interested in you getting the right color, which if you've had any foibles around getting the wrong color from going to the drugstore or wherever you get your hair color, this is a bit of a godsend. Okay, I've turned my hair orange. I've turned my hair every color of the rainbow, I'll be honest with you. So I'm very interested and very, very keen on this fact that they really take an interest and they really do help you. So that's fantastic. So I also want to talk about how they're different as far as ingredients, and then I'm going to demo the hair color for you. And I'll show you what comes in the box, and we're going to discuss this for a minute before I move on, okay? So basically, it comes all recyclable. All their materials are recyclable, which I love, like fabulous. I'm very into that. So it's, okay, the big selling point for Madison Reed is it's free of ammonia, resorcinol, and PPD, which is, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so please forgive me if you are a pronunciation junkie. It's P-phenylenediamine, something like that. I'm going to put it in my blog post on my website. You can go there. I'll put the link below. I will spell this out, okay, so that you know what this is, okay? So it doesn't contain those things. So if you don't like the smell of ammonia, or you are allergic to any of those ingredients, this is a really good alternative. It's one of the interesting things is when you take out chemicals, you have to replace them with something else. You cannot replace, if you're going to color your hair, you have to have chemicals, okay? It's a chemical process. There's nothing in nature that is going to strip your hair of its natural color or, cover over grays without using chemicals, because it has to get into the hair, okay? This doesn't happen in nature. This is a chemical thing. So if you're taking out a chemical, you have to put another chemical in. So the question is, what's the better chemical for you. Does that make sense? So they don't contain those things, which are nasty things. Okay, those are things I don't like about hair color. But they use other things. Now, again, in my blog post, I'm going to break all this down, but I'm going to quickly run through it right here because I can't pronounce it very well, and I don't want to come across like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I do. I'm just not good at pronouncing things. Okay, so the ingredients that it replaces it with are things like ethanolamine. It does have an ingredient called 4-chlororocinol. So this is safe, safe in a dye, apparently. So that's great. So it's just replacing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, there's a couple other ingredients called 2-amino-3-hydroxypyridine. So I think what's important to me here is that do you have an allergy to these other ingredients, and are these new ones that this line is using harmful to you? The best thing to do is when you get the product is to try a little bit and just see. Okay, that's the best way to know. It does contain really good things, okay, like argan oil, ginseng, and vitamin C. Those are all great things for the hair. So I'm glad for that. I think that's wonderful. They get rid of some really bad offenders, and they, take on some others that are not offensive, but they are chemicals, okay? There's no such thing as natural hair color. It doesn't exist, okay? So I hope that that's been helpful. Oh, it also doesn't contain gluten. That's important if you have a gluten problem. So basically, one thing I like about Madison Hair Reed too is not just that they have the human contact, but they're really transparent about their ingredients. And I love this. I love this in any, in the food industry and anything. I want to know what's in it. Even if it's not so great, I want to know, okay? All right, so that's Madison Hair Dye. I'm going to do a demo now to show you how to use it. Like, how do you do hair color, basically. I'm going to show you how to do that. And also, if you do want to buy this, I'll put this also down in the credits. You get 10% off for shipping for your first order, and then free shipping on your first order. And you use the code Suzanne18, Suzanne, that's my first name, 18. I do want to show you how it comes. It comes like this. Lovely. I know this was a very long introduction. Forgive me. I just really wanted to explain things clearly for all of you. So it comes like this. You open it up. You get a lovely pamphlet teaching you how to use it. And then, look at this. Isn't this pretty? Ooh, very pretty. I love purple. All right. So you've got your color activator. And then you've got your cream color. So that's lovely. A cap, which I love, a cap, right? Because after you put the color in, you could put a little cap on. And some gloves, which you need. Don't get this on your hands. It is a chemical, it'll stain. And then it comes with a shampoo and conditioner to use, not just after you finish washing it, but, for a while. So that's great. They also sent me some large versions of the shampoo and conditioner. I don't know if that normally comes with it or if that's just something they did for me, but that's really fabulous. I'm looking forward to using that. And they give you two other things here, which I think are really, I've never seen in a hair color before. Barrier cream. This is like genius that they put this in here. I love this because, when you color your hair, it stains right around your hairline. So you put this on your hairline before you color it, and it doesn't stain your skin. Lovely. Very happy with that. And then they also have this cleansing wipe. So if you do get color on your skin, you can use some cleansing wipe to get it off. So great idea. Really awesome. So I love the packaging. I love how it comes. I think it's all really great, really clear. The instructions are very clearly laid out. So if you've never colored your hair, you will not have a problem with this. It's very, very good. And they're very receptive on their website as well. So as far as answering questions and things. Okay, so let's move on here. I don't want to make this video too long to lose any of you. But I'm going to mix this color up in my hair, and we're going to do a demo and see what it's like. I'm so excited. Yeah. Hello, ladies. Okay, here we are back, and I have got my cape on. I've got my handy dandy gloves that Madison Reed put in the box, and I've mixed my color. It's very clear on the instructions how to mix this. You basically put one in the other, and then you shake it up like that. Okay. My color is called Firenze Brown, or Firenze. I'm not sure if you're Italian, you can pronounce it right. So it goes like that, and then you take off the top. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to color your hair, basically. To make it easy, I'm going to go on this side because I think that's easier for everybody to see. So yes, look at all my gray. Woohoo! You can see how like how much I color my hair, you know, like what a big difference that makes. Okay. So here you take your little handy dandy nozzle here. Be sure that you cover yourself with something and that you have a towel down. If you could see my towel, it's covered in hair color because I color my hair so frequently. I've got hair color all over this towel, but you don't want it on your floor or anything on your clothes, or right? Okay. So then you take your, keeps coming out the top, but then it's supposed to, and you basically put it right in there. Okay. And then I like to just kind of take and be sure it gets in there. Okay. Then you take another section, and you know, I just use the bottle to do that, but basically take a very small section. That's probably too much. Very small section, especially if you have a lot of gray like I do. I tend to take really small sections because my gray is pretty dense. So you can see it's a little bit less gray here. Put that right there. Again, I just tap it in. And then I move along. So basically I'm going to move, you know, all the way down, all the way across, and down the back. Same thing. It's hard to do on the back on yourself. Okay. I've been doing it for a long time, so I'm fairly decent at it. But basically you just take, you know, small sections with your finger, you know, and especially be aware of doing this part of your hair in the back, because when you do if you do a ponytail, you'll really see the gray. So don't just do the front. Do the back as best you can, but really be sure you cover that. And then also, when you're coloring your hair, these are hair coloring tips. Just be sure you really get it through here, because this is you can see how much gray I have. I'll do this side. It's easier for you to see. You know, I have a lot of grays, and so I really coat this part. And you can put the stuff on your skin ahead of time so that it doesn't get color on it. I forgot the packet in the other room. But you put that on first so that you can really not get this on your skin. But I go back over this section quite a few times because I want to be sure that I, you know, get all the bits and bobs. And, you know, we all have these little ones here. Just be really sure you're getting all of that. And if you have areas like, you know, you can see how silver I am, like right up in here, like, look at that. Wow. So I'm going to really just, you know, take that and work that in with my finger a little bit. I'm going to dab it. That really gets the color into your scalp. So the Madison Reed basically says leave it on for 30 minutes. If you have a lot of grays like I do, leave it on an extra 10 before you wash it out with shampoo. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go color everything and I'll be back. Hi everyone. So I have colored my hair with Madison Reed, and look at the outcome. Look at that. Look at that. No more grays. Thing of beauty, beautiful color, matches. It's gorgeous. You can see in here where I have tons of gray. I have a silver patch like right here. And you can see it's totally gone. Beautiful. So this is amazing. This looks great. So I have a lot of good things to say about Madison Reed. I'm going to go through it here so that you have the takeaway that you need in order to make an informed decision about whether or not you want to use this particular product line for your hair color. I will say I did color my hair with it. It's fabulous. I'm super happy with it. So that's proof is in the pudding. But I do want to talk about how just a few other pluses about it. Like, it doesn't smell like ammonia. If you don't like the smell of ammonia, if you don't like ammonia, it doesn't contain that. Some other pluses, the application was really easy. You watched, you know, as I just kind of like did that. I mean, it was super simple. And I was doing my roots. If you're doing the whole head, obviously it's a little bit different. And they have directions for that in there when it comes in the mail. And that's the other positive thing, is it comes in the mail, which I would love that because I'm like mail girl. Everything is mail for me. So that's fantastic. They help you online to pick the right color. I pointed this out at the beginning of the video. I'm going to reiterate this. I think it's very unique. It sets the company apart. You take a picture of your hair and, you know, with your whatever your roots look like, and they can help you find the right color. They can talk to you. I mean, how amazing is that? I think this personal service is what it's all about. And they definitely do that. I found them very responsive, came in the mail very quickly. So that's my takeaway with Madison Reed hair color. If you have any questions, please ask me in the down in the credits, and that area where you can make comments. I would definitely love to hear what your thoughts are, your questions. I will write an extensive blog post about the line and put it on my website, so please go to thebeautyshaman.com for more thorough information, in particular about the chemicals. Because I think it's very important to be educated about these things and to make a really educated decision before you make a purchase. So that's what I have to say about Madison Reed. Thank you for watching The Beauty Shaman, and good luck with your hair.